Imagine this: you open your inbox and find it filled with credit card, debt, and bills, and mortgage payment reminders. Or you check your phone and see your student loan balance creeping higher. American households carried $17.987 trillion in debt by Q1 2024. Mortgages accounted for 70% of consumer debt, with the average mortgage debt reaching $244,498 in 2023. And the debt we all love, credit card debt, stands at $1.115 trillion in Q1 2024, with average balances per consumer at $6,501 as of Q3 2023. Average American spends nearly 10% of their monthly income on debt payments. Debt can feel like a heavy burden, and on some days it may feel like you will never actually clear it. But what if I told you that there are effective debt management strategies to pay it all off faster without putting any extra restrictions on your current lifestyle? Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, your go-to source for personal finance, productivity, and self-development. In today's video, we are tackling one of the most critical aspects of personal finance: how to get out of debt. I'm going to take you through 5 tried and tested debt management strategies which are actionable and backed by research to help you crush your debt faster. Are you ready to be debt-free? Let's dive in. Victor Hugo said, "A creditor is worse than a slave owner, for the master owns only your person, but a creditor owns your dignity and can command it." Debt can be overwhelming, but with the right approach, you can take control and pay it off faster. Let's start with some foundational strategies that you can use to free yourself from various kinds of financial debt. The Debt Snowball Method. First up, we have the Debt Snowball Method. This strategy, popularized by financial guru Dave Ramsey, involves paying off your smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the larger debts. Here's how it works. Make a list of all your debts from smallest to largest. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is paid off, move on to the next smallest, and so on. The key to the success of this method is that it builds momentum and motivation as you see your debts disappear and realize that you are making visible progress towards living a debt-free life. According to a study published in the Journal of Consumer Research, people who focused on paying off small balances in concentrated payments derived more motivation to become debt-free, which made them pay off all their debts more aggressively. The researchers stated that this motivating effect is most pronounced when the repayments are concentrated into consumers' smallest accounts, because consumers tend to infer overall progress in debt repayment from the greatest proportional balance reduction within any one account. The conclusions of this study support the notion that the psychological boost that the people get from clearing smaller debts motivates them to proactively tackle larger ones until all debts have been cleared. Now let's talk about the debt avalanche method. The name may suggest that this would lead to some kind of financial catastrophe, but the debt avalanche method is regarded as one of the most effective ways to pay off debt. This method focuses on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, which can save you money on interest in the long run. Start by listing all your debts by interest rate, from highest to lowest. Focus on paying off the highest interest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. This method reduces the amount of interest you pay overall, helping you save money as you pay off your debt. The St. Louis Federal Reserve tracks the average unsecured personal loan interest rate. In February 2024, the average interest rate for a 24-month personal loan was 12.49%, the highest since November 2007. So, the debt avalanche method helps you pay off all your debts in a shorter time frame. Since most banks and lending institutions charge compound interest, the longer you let your loans sit, the more your interest amount swells up, and the more time you need to pay it all off. If you want to eliminate your debt while paying as little interest as possible, this may be the best approach for you. Number 3, balance transfer credit cards. Another effective strategy for paying off credit card debt is availing the balance transfer service offered by many banks, which allows you to take all your outstanding credit card balances from different banks and consolidate them into a single card. These balance transfer credit card services often come with a 0% introductory interest rate for a specified period. usually 6 to 18 months, allowing you to pay off your debt without accruing additional interest. By transferring high interest debt to a card with 0% introductory rate, you can focus on paying down the principal amount more quickly. Another option similar to this is a debt consolidation loan, which allows you to combine various kinds of debt such as credit card bills, mortgages, student loans, etc., into a single loan. One of the biggest benefits of debt consolidation loans is that it allows you to streamline your debt repayment process by reducing the number of payments you have to make in a month. However, each balance transfer credit card and debt consolidation loan comes with its terms and conditions, and it is crucial that you understand them and take measures to pay off the balance before the introductory period ends. Read the fine print, do the math, and create a practical repayment plan while availing these options. Number 4, automating payments. The popularity of buy now and pay later took off between 2020 and 2021. While most buy now pay later providers say they don't charge interest, some do, and late fees can be steep while negatively impacting your credit score. 50% of Americans surveyed have used buy now pay later, and worryingly, a third of those users have made a late payment or incurred a late fee. Americans are using buy now, pay later to finance a range of purchases. 46% of respondents surveyed say they have used buy now, pay later to buy electronics, and another 46% say they have financed clothing and fashion buys with buy now, pay later. 19% use buy now, pay later even to pay for groceries. Automating your debt payments can help ensure you stay on track and avoid late fees that can significantly increase your outstanding balance. Many financial gurus recommend setting up automatic payments for at least the minimum amount due as an effective way to pay off debt properly, while also building the financial discipline necessary to become debt free. Additionally, if you can automate extra payments towards your principal, you can accelerate debt repayment and attain a life free of debt much faster. The main advantage of this strategy is that it offers convenience and makes sure that your monthly installments are paid off on time. You no longer have to worry about missing a payment because it slipped your mind or because you got too busy with your hectic schedule. It gives you a peace of mind that your debts will be paid off without having to micromanage the process and manually pay them yourself every single month. Paying off your loans and credit card bills on time can also help improve your overall credit score by establishing a consistent track record of punctual payments, thereby increasing your financial health. Studies conducted by the Center for Financial Services Innovation, Chicago, found that people who are financially healthy use automatic payments at a much higher degree than those who are financially vulnerable. Number 5, professional debt management services. If your debt feels unmanageable and overwhelming to you, perhaps you can consider seeking help from a credit counseling agency or a professional financial advisor. These professionals can help you create a debt management plan that is tailored to your unique financial situation, negotiate with creditors on your behalf, and even take care of tedious paperwork for you. Credit counselors and financial advisors can provide valuable guidance and support, helping you create an effective debt management plan. Get back on track with your debt repayment and clear your dues quickly and efficiently. When hiring a professional for debt management services, make sure you check their credentials and track record before putting them in charge. It is advisable to work with individuals who are certified financial planners or CFPs or are affiliated to reputable financial institution with a glowing record. This will help you safeguard your financial interests and get the best debt management services for yourself. Now let's look at some real-world examples to see how these debt management strategies have helped people pay off their debts and transform their lives. Case study for the Debt Snowball method. The Debt Snowball method in action. First, let's talk about Jennifer Bailey, a lifestyle blogger who used the Debt Snowball method to pay off $36,000 in credit card debt and student loans. By focusing on her smallest debts first and gradually moving to larger ones, she gained confidence and momentum, eventually becoming debt-free. According to Jennifer, bills disappear one by one and somewhat fast. Since you start with the smallest bill, with the snowball method, you have a greater sense of success as you pay off bills. Along with cutting down expenses and picking up a few money-saving hacks along the way, Jennifer was able to pay off her $36,000 loan in only 11 months. Case study number 2, balance transfer card success. AJ Salim is an academic director who was dealing with business debt from the tutoring company he owned. By transferring his outstanding dues from a credit card that came with a whopping 24% interest rate to one with 0% interest rate during the introductory period, he was able to pay off his entire debt within 18 months by saving thousands of dollars in interest. Another example of balance transfer credit cards helping people pay off their debts is that of John Schmore, a former stockbroker who paid off $20,000 credit card debt in 2 years by transferring his balance from multiple credit cards with high interest rate to a single card with 0% interest rate. Even with a 5% transfer fee, John was able to save more than $4,000 in interest. Recap. Let's recap the key strategies we discussed in today's video on how to get out of debt and living a debt-free life. The Debt Snowball method for motivation. The Debt Avalanche method for minimizing interest cost. Balance transfer credit cards to reduce interest and debt consolidation loans to simplify payments. Number 4, automating payments to stay on track. Number 5, seek professional debt management services if needed. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Taking control of your debt is not just about financial freedom, it's about reclaiming your peace of mind and setting yourself up for a more secure future. Celebrate the small victories along the way, whether it's paying off a small balance or seeing your total debt decrease. It's these milestones that will keep you motivated and moving forward. Don't forget to track your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. Life changes, and so might your financial situation. Stay flexible and proactive, and always be open to finding new ways to accelerate your debt repayment journey. Start implementing these debt management strategies today and watch your debt shrink faster than you thought possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more tips on personal finance, productivity, and self-development, and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Share your debt repayment strategies in the comments below. Until next time, stay financially savvy and take control of your debt.